Hello, and welcome to part two of this mini series looking at getting started with Sorare. Now, this second part here is going to be talking about depositing and withdrawing from Sorare, as you'll obviously need to deposit if you want to buy any cards. So, firstly, I am going to talk about depositing, how to withdraw, and also setting up your currency. By default on Sorare, it will show in the cryptocurrency Ethereum, which is the currency that the game uses. However, you can show it, have it show that your what your cost is in pounds, euros, or dollars, whichever one you are using. Now, if you're new to Sorare and you haven't yet joined, you can do so on my link on the screen. It'll also be in the description below as a link, and that is www.sorareonabudget.com. When you sign up on that link, you will gain a free card from Sorare when you buy five cards from the new card auctions. That card is tradable. You could sell it to buy an alternative player, or you can use it in your game lineups. So I'm going to go on to my own personal Sorare account, and this is it here. So at the moment, obviously, La Liga's new cards have just arrived into the game. So what I'm going to first of all do is look at the deposit screen. So in the top right-hand corner, when you first start, it'll just show a picture of a wallet. This shows my balance, which is quite low at the moment. I've been buying quite a lot recently. And this will show you here. I am actually just going to move my picture out of it. So this will show you your current value of Ethereum. It will show you in your currency that you've chosen. So obviously I've got it in pounds, so it will show me it in pounds. And then it gives you your options for depositing. So if you're completely new to cryptocurrency, you will see here that this can look quite confusing. The first time I used it, it did look quite confusing. So the first one at the top here is deposit in your local currency, and that is for beginners, and that is using a company called Ramp. Now that's the main one for depositing on Sorare if you don't already have some cryptocurrency. Now, when you go through the Ramp process, it will ask you to sign up. It's going to ask you a few questions on there, and it'll also ask you to verify your identity. Now, that is to do with money laundering, fraud prevention, that kind of thing. And this will ask you things like, it will ask you for identification. This all verifies quite quickly, and you can then crack on with your depositing. It didn't take that long when I went through it. If you're using your bank, if you want to do it as a bank transfer, it will ask you to link to your bank account. Now, this is again, it's purely a verification. It's 100% safe. Don't have any hesitation with it. It will be completely fine. Once you've done it the first time and you're fully set up on Ramp, it will then allow you to just, with a click of a button, like I'm going to show you here, it will bring it up. It will show you how much, if you're paying in, how much you're paying in pounds or whichever currency you wish to use. Everything's in here, dollars, euros, all that sort of thing. And it'll show you how much you're going to get in Ethereum. Now, that doesn't look like a lot. It obviously is. It's 100 quid's worth. If you click on the details screen here, it will open it up. It will show you the current rate for Ethereum. It will show you any fees. And now the ramp fee is quite low now. And the best part here is the network fee is now zero because Sorare moved to a new platform with the Ethereum, and now the fees are pretty much always zero. So you'll see there for the £100, it's going to cost £2.13 to put the money in. That's the same as if you went to TUI or to your bank to go and buy euros and you're exchanging pounds for euros, you always pay a transaction fee. It's no different. It's the same thing. And you'll see that there when you go through. Now, when I proceed, I'm not actually going to deposit here, but this is going to ask me for my email address. Because I've already got an account, it'll then ask me to log into it. You could then go through these processes here and you would get signed up and you'd be able to make your deposit. Now, if I click exit from here, there are other options. If you already have some cryptocurrency, so if you've got Ethereum already, you may already have a Coinbase account, you may already have some of these other platforms here that you could use to make deposits. So if you have Coinbase, you can click on it. It will then ask you to scan the QR code, which you can do within Coinbase, and it'll link it straight to your account. You can install extensions and all this jazz here. So there's lots of options for depositing. The easiest one though, and the most straightforward one, is using Ramp. However, as I say, if you've already got some cryptocurrency, you may want to just go ahead and use that straight from your wallet. Now, if you're going to withdraw your money, if you've made some sales, or if you have won some prizes and you want to take your money out, you've got an option here to withdraw to. Now, this is where you will need one of those wallets that we just seen on the previous screen there. So I've personally got a Coinbase account. When you go into your account, it will give you a wallet address. And that is the address that you put in here. Now, on most of them, it's just a copy and paste. So if you click on your wallet, it will give you a long code, and then you would just paste that into here. And then you can decide how much you want to submit. If I want to take out my full balance, I can press to submit, and it will withdraw that there. Now, recently I did take out my initial stake, and I've done some other small withdrawals along the way. So down here, it will actually show the settled withdrawals and when I've done them and how much they were for. So you can see here, I took out my initial £300 stake, and I've also taken out some little bits on the way there as well. Now, the withdrawals do take a little bit of time. Sometimes they're as quick as being done within 25-30 minutes. If it's a particularly busy time on the networks for the Ethereum network for the transferring, it can take a little bit longer. I've personally found Coinbase to be the easiest way to do that. There is a small transaction fee for transferring it over. When I did the larger one there for the £197, I think it was like about £2.50 or £2.99. That was the transfer fee. I then was able to change it straight into cash and send it straight to my PayPal account, and it's there within a matter of minutes. And then obviously from there you can withdraw it to your bank account. It's quite straightforward. You can put it straight to your bank account if you wish. I had my PayPal account sat ready, so I was able to just put it straight to there. And that was quite a straightforward process, really. Now, when you first set up, this is the last part of this video. When you first set up, you can go into your settings, and you can change how your currency shows. So here, you can have it set so that it shows the Ethereum price or the fiat price. Now, the fiat price is your pound, your dollars, or your euro, depending which one you are using. If you set it to show that, when you go to look at your players, if I update that now, and I will just submit that, this will then show my card values that I'm selling. It shows the pound value first and then the Ethereum value second. You can show whichever way you want. I've fluctuate between the two, to be honest. But if you've got it in your pound value or your local currency value, that way when you're going to buy and sell players, you can see exactly how much that's costing you in your own currency. That way you can kind of keep track a little bit better of how you're investing your money. This will show, for all the different players, how much you've spent on all these different cards and things like that. And if you are selling them, it will show the exact price as opposed to the Ethereum, which can get confusing with the 0.007, or you could just look at it as being the better part of 17 quid. It could be a bit easier just to look at it that way. So that's a very simple overview of the deposit and withdrawal process. I will continue with the series, and the next one we'll be talking about buying and selling the cards. I'll put some bids on some players, and I'll list some players as well so I can show you that process. Thank you to everybody subscribed to the YouTube channel. Again, if you haven't already signed up for Sorare, if you visit www.sorareonabudget.com, you'll be able to sign up and get your free card when you sign 5 from the new card auctions. And again, you can follow me on Twitter at SorareOnABudget, and I will be able to talk you through any queries or any questions you may have. Give us a follow on there, and you'll be able to participate in any giveaways, competitions, or just general conversations that we'll have on there. Well, I'll see you now on part 3, and thank you very much for watching.